Top of the top. We up. It's the word, y'all. Good morning, everybody, on this Monday morning. Money Day. What's up? What's up, Shayna? What's up, Malaya? What's up, Double D? 401. What up, John Shav? I see the family first thing in here. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing this morning? What's up, Melanice? What up, Zengard? I see you in here first. Look, it's all family here early. First day first. Y'all know what's up for no fame elite, man. We out here, man. Members only. Shout out to everybody that support the channel, man, and the new subscribers, man. But at the end of the day, we're going to get into it because it's early and we don't got time to play today. Shout out to the replay gang. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that's up this morning at work, getting ready for work, getting kids ready for school, whatever you got to do today, handle your business. Anyway, we're going to get into it, y'all. Y'all should already know that. Episode 534. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. What's up, Ronnie? Shout out to Rondell, Unpopular Opinion. What's up, Faith? I see we got a new member in here. What's going on, DJ? All right, y'all. Y'all here? I'm here. Let's go. Gunna performs in Brooklyn, New York City, aka at the BARCLAY'S. I'm going to get into this. What's going on? It's looking sad out here, man. Young Thug sacrifice for Trump. We're going to talk about that. And I think Young Thug is starting to fold. But we do have a little bit of proof that Young Thug is being sacrificed for Trump because they have been making comparisons and not been paying attention. Also, we know the number one thing they both have in common, they were both indicted by the same DA. But we're going to see that things are playing different. Now, let's move on, y'all, because we here. Gunna performed in New York City, y'all. I just said yesterday that I've been peeping it. Remember, I told y'all I listen to the radio. Whenever I get in the car, I listen to the radio. Not all the time, but sometimes. The same way you scroll on your phone, I scroll through the radio. Scroll. Same way I scroll through TV. Scroll. And when I catch stuff, I pay attention. That's how I work, y'all. So I've been peeping. They've been playing Gunna on the radio the whole time. They've been playing Gunna on the radio the whole summer, promoting them, pushing them. Angela Yee, Breakfast Club, pushing them. So I know that push coming from New York City. Why? Gunna's no good in the South no more. Gunna is no good in Atlanta. So why not push him in New York City? Or matter of fact, they're pushing Gunna in the liberal community, if you know what I'm talking about. That is Gunna's new market. All of this is part of the experiment they did with Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm going to prove that. This is why they've been mixing rainbow behavior with gangster behavior. They've been mixing this shit the whole time, but now they've X'd out the gangsters and now they're catering to the rainbow side. That's all they're doing. So now I want people to understand about New York City, and I said it 1,000 times, it's not the same no more. Because the plan is to wipe out all of the criminals, and the new New York will be liberals first. When you go to New York, or when you're in New York, or when a person goes to visit, they're going to get into the alternative lifestyles. That is what is pushed in New York now. That is the top agenda for anybody around the world in any type of alternative agenda, no matter what it is. You're welcome to come to New York. And that's what that means with Gunna. That's part of what's going on. So I'm just showing y'all. See, now it's Gunna. Watch, you mark my words. Next is going to be Burna Boy. All of those foreign acts are going to come through New York City when they come to America to perform. They're going to come all through New York City. Why? Because at this point, New York City has already proved they accept anything and everybody. That's why I told people it's not the same no more. And the people of New York do not control nothing no more. They just want to check. See, all them people on the radio, they don't control nothing. So that's why all of this is going to go. The radio in on it, politicians in on it. It's a lot of people in on this program called Alternative Lifestyle. That's why I told people the criminal behavior is gone, thug life gone. It's all about alternative lifestyle. And for those from the city, y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's move on, because Gunna performed in New York, and people went to go see him. Not only is Gunna accused of snitching on Young Thug and weaseling his way out of indictment, I told y'all the other day, I think he was an informant the whole time. Not an informant, an agent. He was the one sent the Young Thug to set him up. That's what I think. And we're going to get into it, because I don't feel sorry for Young Thug. We also going to take a look at why Young Thug was in this situation. For one, he was warned about Gunna, because when the information came on the internet about Gunna being a snitch and how he snitched in the past on CNN, telling on somebody, Young Thug brushed it off, and he was like, basically, Gunna his man, and he don't care about that. So that's why Young Thug is in jail for that, and for other reasons we're going to speak about. But I want to show y'all. See, Gunna, Rihanna mocked him. I just want to show y'all all of this trans stuff, all of this genderless behavior. This is what they've been pushing, genderless. It's not just about the transsexual. No, men passing off as women and women passing off as men, wearing the same clothes. If you know anything about shopping, they trying to make a lot of clothes unisex now. This is the stuff they doing. But my point is this: people do what they want to do. But my thing is, they think people don't know what they be doing. You see that? Gunna the Gift at Barclay. Now let's look at this poster flyer. Simple, y'all. What's up, Annette? We can see who is he catering to. Now, my people from New York know for a fact. Does this not look like a flyer that would be laying around in a village somewhere around West 4th? Does this not look like an event that happens every day in the village? At one of those clubs somewhere? Well, that's what they're marketing Gunna to. People want to keep, I ain't going to say denying, but we got to keep it real, see? It's been Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, but it's another part of New York City called the Village. And the Village is the biggest gay community in the world, or one of the most powerful ones, and now they are putting them to the front of the city. That's my point, y'all. They're only catering to certain communities now. The rainbow community and the foreign community. I told y'all, it's the foreigners going to go see Gunna. They don't care about if he's real or not. It's the foreigners that are going to go see Burna Boy when he come to New York City. They are creating markets for new people. It has nothing to do with the people that been here already. Has nothing to do with the hood. I told y'all this already. I'm going to keep saying this shit to prove you do. I don't tell no lies. And to show you that I ain't that smart. I just tell you shit when I see it early. Some people, you just don't pay attention. So it go over your head. I'm not that smart. But look, Gunna makes triumphant. Check this out. Look at the title, y'all. Gunna makes triumphant return to stage. Reaffirm support for Young Thug at the Gift concert. They say this boy made a triumphant return. Where did he go to? New York City. Triumphant. Hold up. What you mean triumphant? They trying to say everybody said Gunna was a snitch. They try to count him out. They thought his career was over. But he came out to be triumphant. He won the battle. They try to bury his career, but he's still here. See that? Billboard. Because Billboard going to push him. Just like New York City going to push him. But when I say New York City, I'm talking about the politics, the people behind the scenes. See that? Why he didn't do it in Atlanta, y'all? Now let's break it down. Gunna is from Atlanta. Why he didn't make his first appearance in Atlanta? Then I got a better one for you. Why Gunna didn't make his first appearance in the South, period. Why he didn't do it in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi. Why he didn't do it down there, Texas? Because they wasn't going to go for that shit. That's why. They was not going to go for that. I'm going to be real with y'all. Nobody in the South was going to go to that nigga concert. They knew that. That's why they sent them up north. They sent them up north, and they sent them up there with the liberals. And the alternative lifestyle and the hipsters. That's who bought that shit. The hipsters. You get it? Because in the South, Gunna ain't no good. He is no good. See, down South, they probably threw a bottle at him. You see what happened at a Lil Baby concert in Memphis, somebody got shot at. They know down South, somebody was shot at his ass. You all right? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. So what Gunna did was, as you see him on stage looking like a hoe, told you he's catering to a different community. So on top of all of this, he had the nerve to shout out to say free Jeffrey. Talking about free Young Thug. See that? A mockery. Told on that man, they gonna put Free Young Thug on there. That's to pacify the street niggas. Because everybody from the streets know, you can say, oh look, if one of your homies locked up, you don't send him no money, you don't send him nothing, you don't help him handle no business, you don't go visit, you don't do shit for your homie when he locked up. Only thing you got to do when your homie is locked up in the hood is just say free him. If you say free so-and-so, that's all you got to do. So that's what Gunna doing. He just saying free Jeffrey, but he don't care about Young Thug at all. He just saying that to cater to the streets, to make it look like he keeping it real. Because when you keeping it real in the streets, all you got to do is say free the bros. That's it. Even though you don't sell them nothing, send them nothing. Even though you might not accept their calls, you just say free the bro. That's it. All right. So that's what he did. Free the bros, man. Question is, why did Gunna perform in New York City? I'm going to get to that. While Gunna was released and made his way back to the music, many involved in a YSL case have been facing issues. Take a look at Gunna's performance above. The fact of the matter is what they say. Gunna was released and made his way back to the music, but many involved in his YSL case have been facing issues. And that's my point. We know it's a lot of people still locked up in this case. This nigga been free, running around America, doing what he do. Because he's connected with the DA. This is who Gunna work for. It's my opinion. Then it's mighty funny. Let's check this out, y'all, because they think people stupid. Look. Gunna released by her. She locked up Young Thug and Trump. Trump locked up in Atlanta. His charge was from Atlanta, but then Atlanta sent an Atlanta dude to perform in New York. Get it? He's performing in New York, but he's from Atlanta. He was in the same damn Rico case. How the fuck he in New York performing? Meanwhile, a New Yorker by the name of Trump is locked up. He got locked up in Atlanta. He free now, but he got charges pending. Gunna free. Gunna free as a bird. No more court cases, nothing. So I'm just showing y'all what the games they playing. Get it? Trump from New York, he charged in Atlanta. Gunna was charged in Atlanta, he in New York. It's a game being played behind the scenes. Anyway, these are all distractions. But like I said, they say this man made a triumphant return. He conquered the snitches. He conquered everybody in the streets. He not the snitches, he conquered the thugs because the thugs said he was a snitch, but Gunna came out on top. He's triumphant. So guess what? We already know this. Why? They did the test run with Tekashi 6ix9ine and he was accepted. So therefore, they know it works. Tekashi paved the way for Gunna because everybody accepted it. So they already, once they seen the so-called thugs accepted rainbow head snitches, they said that we got them. But anyway, y'all, I'm just showing y'all, man, Brooklyn ain't Brooklyn no more. That's for tourists now. I told you, if you don't know the real, you got to preserve the real history now or it's over with. All right? But these are the dudes they pushing. Alternative lifestyle, meaning anything goes. It could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be both, who knows? But that's what they pushing. That's all of the new shit. Generation Zesty, mix everything up. All right? Frauds, characters. Meanwhile, this the real talk. Young Thug, get locked up. Now, this is my thing. We're going to look at Young Thug now. Know why? Because he did bring this on himself. For one, he was told Gunna was a snitch. For two, Young Thug don't understand that he played a game. And the game he played, it backfired on him. He did a lot of stuff for money. But now he see they took his money. They got him to push all them agendas. Or should I say, he signed up for it. Forever, when you look up Young Thug name on the internet, all that zesty stuff gonna always come up. Even though he so-called was taking care of people, buying land and things like that, he did a lot of things he was not supposed to do. But the point is, Young Thug is praying now. He is praying for freedom When this whole thing started, I told people, I said, Young Thug is not coming home. I said that from the rip before Gunna snitched. Before Gunna came home, I've been said Young Thug is not coming home because it's a plot to this shit. But I'm just going to show y'all why they not only used him, he signed up for the shit. And I'm going to show people this as a lesson that you cannot do what you want to do while you're free. Do whatever. Do whatever you want to do. Cross every line. Overstep every boundary. You know what they say, going too far. You can't do all that shit in life. And then when you get caught up in some shit, you think everything gonna work in your favor. It don't work like that. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. So that's why I was trying to tell y'all from the rip. Young Thug ain't getting out, for one. For two, God is not with him. But then again, Young Thug is confused about God because he's confused about his sexuality too. And we're gonna take a look at that. Young Thug and his legal team push for speedy trial. See, now they're Young Thug trying to get it over with. But when I first covered this whole shit, I broke down how part of the plot was to push the whole trial for long. They're dragging Young Thug. This man is still in a county jail. He was locked up before Trump. Trump done got locked up, and Rudy Giuliani and the boys bonded out. They chilling. Young Thug still locked up. But Young Thug charges are different. Plus, Young Thug had people snitch on him. That's what I was trying to tell people from the rip. Gunna and them been told on him before they got out. Gunna and them told on him as soon as they got locked up. They just held Gunna to make it look official, but they been told on him. They got all the information they need to know. Young Thug name is in giving hits. They putting his name in murders, shootings, all type of stuff. People forget they say that boy was facing 900 years. He's not coming home. But the point is, he want to push for a speedy trial. And it was something that happened lately, but people didn't speak on it a lot. So we're going to go back into it, part of why he's getting fried and why God is not with him. Because we're going to look. Check this out. It was previously noted that Young Thug has been dealing with grueling conditions at the Cobb County Jail, and that is his health. His health has been affected as a result of the conditions. Also, a lot of reason why some brothers like his health start breaking down in jail. When you on the street and you getting high for years, I'm just being honest, mad, super high, and then you go to jail. Sometimes brothers' bodies start breaking down, man. So I understand with the health conditions, because it's brothers like Young Thug, they don't got strong immune systems, man. When you been partying, getting high for years straight, a lot of your health start deteriorating, livers, kidneys. So when you're in jail and you ain't getting good food, the body starts shutting down. But I want y'all to see something. This is one of the many requests that have been pushed, with one of the previous requests finding Thugger's attorney requesting to throw out evidence of a goat sacrifice. Y'all remember a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, it came up in court. They said Young Thug and it was dealing with goat sacrifices. Who's the goat, y'all? Or who do they make sacrifices to? Thank you very much, Proud Mama. Thank you for supporting the channel. We cooking this morning. Remember they brought up the goat talk? Well, we know who the goat is, don't we? They say Young Thug was giving goat sacrifices and all type of other stuff. So the goat sacrifices are being used against him too. In other words, it has been said that Young Thug and them has been down with the devil and they've been Satan worshiping. But we know how that go. That ain't nothing new. But my point is this. The Most High is not with him. But I want y'all to see how now he want to pray. But it's too late. Because you were sacrificing the goats. And it's the goat they was talking about. They wasn't just talking about regular goats. Just the goat they was talking about. Making sacrifices with goats and to goats. Get it? Young Thug been dealing with this. That's why his ass in jail. Part of it. Meaning, this is why he not getting out, I say. This is why he definitely not getting out. See that? Young Thug denied bond a third time. But the key thing is, Thugger's attorney requesting to throw out evidence of a goat sacrifice. A goat sacrifice is not just sacrificing the goat. A goat sacrifice is when you sacrifice somebody to the goat. Get it? Cold words. So now you'll see Young Thug want to pray. But like I say, he not coming home. Because you can't live life doing what you want to do and doing a lot of foul shit and think your life gonna go smooth in the end. Don't work like that. If anything, you got to take what come with it. When you sign up, you got to take everything that come with it. You took the hundreds of millions in the bank, you got to take everything that come with it on the back end. That's what y'all fools never understand about taking oaths and working deals. You don't get nothing. You never get the glory in the end. You have to bite the bullet. That's why it's called sell your soul. Your soul is no longer yours. You're in jail, but you don't have no soul. That's why you're praying to the air. You know why? Because, like I said, I'm not here to bash them, but Young Thug played a lot of games. They were playing with the alternative lifestyle. I told y'all these brothers understood that the rainbow community spends millions of dollars, and they understood that that market will always keep them paid. See why Gunna can still perform in New York? Because of the rainbow community. It has nothing to do with thugs and gangsters at all. Now, let's look at some of the things Young Thug was doing before he got in here. And it looked like right here, he's high on a perk or something, a Molly or something. But that ain't the point. Let's look at the games he was playing before he got locked up. Young Thug was playing peekaboo games. He was playing the zesty game on purpose. But now he wants to pray to the Lord. All of this stuff he did was ruining the minds of young boys that looked up to him. It created confusion in their brain. That's why when we look at it, Young Thug got like a 10-year run. Told you, Young Thug blew up in the Obama Nation era. He was one of the main figures used to push agendas. So let's look at Young Thug when he co-signed Tekashi 6ix9ine. See that? People knew what was going on way back then. Now, is it a coincidence that Baby kissed Lil Wayne on the mouth and he's with Young Thug and Tekashi 6ix9ine? Is that a coincidence? This is also when they was making a mockery of gangbanging and gay activity. They was mixing it together. Blood around the neck, the gangsters, the hand sign, the rainbow community on top of Tekashi 6ix9ine head. And Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was telling you, he go both ways. But nobody wanted to believe it or accept it. Even though Young Thug was calling dudes bae, all of that. Everybody say, hey, who cares? Oh, that's why I don't like none of y'all. Because two different lifestyles, all right? The rainbow community lifestyle has been around since the beginning of time. They have always did what they did. But when was it ever marketed and mixed with thugging? That's my point. When has the rainbow community and thugging been one? Ever since they started it, that's when. These rappers. But I'm just showing you, Young Thug played a dirty game. That's why his ass locked up. And that's why he ain't coming home. Because they all have been pandering to the village, aka the rainbow community. The capital is in New York City. They all been pandering to this community the past couple years, y'all. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. What's my proof? Gunna. That's my proof. I know why Gunna performed in New York City. I know what they turning Brooklyn into by the Barclay. I know what they're doing. The top country is the rainbow community. They're generating the most money and spending the most money. Why? The average family is struggling, having to pay bills and take care of children and do other things. And most single people don't have these problems. So that's why I say when you're dealing with alternative, you're dealing with single, you're dealing with rainbow, you're dealing with feminists, you're dealing with a whole bunch of different mentalities. But none of those mentalities are really, they don't care about no streets. They don't care about kids. A lot of things they just don't care about because it's a different lifestyle for those who don't know. This is why I was trying to tell. What up, Wax? When everybody kept talking about culture vultures, this is why I kept trying to tell black people to shut up. Because the number one people right now indulging in everybody else's culture is you know who. This alternative lifestyle, heavy metal, punk, rock and roll, I told y'all that been embraced by the black community by way of Atlanta when you started seeing brothers dressed like rock and roll white hipsters. That is all their culture. Also, I already broke down when hip hop started. Hip hop started in the same way. So hip hop started with the help of the rainbow community, and now it is ending with the rainbow community. It's that simple. Now let's move on, because I said Young Thug was playing them games, and that's why he got replaced with Sexy Red. Do you see the comparison? Young Thug played both ways. 1 minute he was a man or woman, but he represented blood gang, right? Blood gang, a zesty blood. So being that he was portraying to be a zesty blood, we'll replace him with a female blood. But this is how they flipped it with Sexy Red. She's a female, but she acts like a man. You see how they flipped it? Man act like a woman, woman act like a man. See how they both got the glasses, tats on the face. Her and Young Thug even got a lip piercing in the same place. Because now they playing the game on the women. The plan is to make all women zesty now. That's the purpose of Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Nicki, all of them. Make all the women zesty. That's right. All the women gonna be zesty. That's the next agenda, man. Glorilla, all of that, yeah. Didn't I tell y'all all these women trying to be hard gonna get a lot of them killed? Now y'all see why a lot of women getting killed? Told y'all, man. I said all these women listen to this new shit, gonna get a lot of them killed. Didn't I show y'all the trend of women getting slaughtered in America? Told you. Women have become something different. They're trying to be tougher than men, and they all want to be zesty. But they don't want to be mothers. That's my point. They got kids, though. But the point is, the plan is for all of them to be zesty and get taken out. Because what a lot of females don't understand, when you trying to be gangster and you listen to chicks like this talking about your man and how y'all do it, what y'all do, when your man get killed, you're going to get killed with him. Because that's how it go down. Why can Young Thug RICO case? What can Young Thug RICO case tell us about Donald Trump's? Experts suggest that former president trial could drag on for months, just like the rap superstar has. Now, this is my point. This is what I peep. We know Young Thug been in jail for a long time, right? They're dragging his case out. I peep game. What they're saying right now is, being that Trump case could end up like Young Thug case, they're basically saying Trump case could go on forever. So we know if his case could go on forever, that means what? He gonna still run for president. So we also know that's gonna make a lot of people pissed off. So that's why I say Young Thug was the sacrifice, because now they have a reference point saying, well, say, hey, Young Thug been indicted. He been locked up for a long time in his RICO case. Hey, ain't no telling when his case gonna be over. Now they can say the same thing for Trump. But Trump did get locked up after Young Thug, so his case might end up a while too. Plus, get it? Trump case might go on for 2-3 years. So anybody paying attention, you already know what time it is. Young Thug is a poster child. He's a political fool right now, a political prisoner. But I'm not going to say a political prisoner because he brought it on himself. But he is being used as a pawn. Because now they can say, hey, the court system backed up, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. So this, long story short, y'all, Trump's still running for president. And it's going to make a lot of people mad because they're going to be trying to figure out how is he still going to court, but he running for president. But in my opinion, this is a smack in the face to the blue party. This is to piss all them off down in Atlanta. All those black Democrats, this to piss their ass off. That's what it's all about. And Young Thug is the sacrifice. But like I said, Young Thug has just been replaced with Sexy Red, and that's it. So he ain't never coming home. And he is a pawn. And on top of all of that, Gunna was in New York City performing, and Gunna is tied in all of this. That's my point. He is tied in everything. that's going on. In New York City, specifically, that I heard out my own mouth, that I know for a fact, Angela Yee and Charlamagne the God, they've been pushing this man. Envy, they've been pushing him already. So I know what's going on. The rainbow community is now going to be the main community in the forefront for New York City, whether you like it or not. That's what it is. The rainbow community first, second, migrants. And I'm going to get into the migrants, and we're going to take a look at how they've been living. And I'm going to show y'all that it's about to go down. Anyway, let's move on, y'all. And don't forget, Young Thug's attorney requesting to throw out evidence of a goat sacrifice. Goat sacrifice was not just no damn goat. Anyway, man. Young Thug, you shouldn't have been playing them games. That's why nobody ain't taking up for you. All people going to say is free you, but nobody going to go hard for you. Because, in my opinion, you on your own. In other words, as they say, the Lord is not with you. So, you on your own, bro. That's how it works. You got the money, you got the fame, you got to take the L. Let's go. Let's look at somebody else taking the L. Another one-hit wonder. Designer expected to enter guilty plea after being charged with indecent exposure following plane incident. Y'all know we spoke about Designer months ago. He was on the airplane jacking off. Can we not understand that these people losing their mind and they already lost it? Do you see the effects of after all of those harsh drugs kicked in? And we got to remember something, y'all. It's not the fact that they was doing drugs. They wasn't just doing a perk or Molly. Them dudes was doing like 10 perks a day. Stuff like that. Get it? Drinking bottles of lean like 40s for months and years straight. They was getting super high out their brain, man. They wasn't just turning up every now and then. No. These dudes was getting super high. They was junkies, man. Once you a junkie, that's beyond getting high. You see, turning up, partying, getting high is separate from being a junkie, man. They were junkies. They couldn't help themselves. But Designer was a rapper, one-hit wonder from a song called Panda. Another New Yorker perpetrating to be from Atlanta and got exposed. And in his last day, he jerking off on the airplane. And it's a fact. See? Because he entered a guilty plea. So let's ask the question. What made this man jerk off on a plane? And you know what else I peeped in this? What we spoke about. When I said all of these dudes going overseas to get paid because they understand in America they're starving. Designer was overseas trying to get a bag. And on his way back home, he was jerking off. Because Designer know nobody in America is going to book him for no show. All of these one-hit wonders, they're finished. That's why half of them, you don't even remember half of them. Young M.A. is another one-hit wonder. Lil CJ, Whoopty, another one-hit wonder. A lot of them. They all out of here. Never to be heard from again. All right? That's how they pacified New York with a lot of one-hit wonders. Meanwhile, they had the game somewhere else. Matter of fact, let's go back down south and look at some clowns. The Goofy family. I love to troll them. Do you see Offset clown-ass zesty behavior? Told you, they goofies. Look at Cardi B. You see how she messed her face up? See, I ain't gonna make up no lies on you, Cardi B. I ain't gonna slander you. I'm just gonna troll you. Your face look messed up. You should have never messed with your face. Now your face looks strong. You look like you're about 43, and you're probably only about 28, 29. Messed your face up. See that? Because of Offset. You messed with Atlanta dude. He gave you super low self-esteem. Remember, Cardi, when you was in New York, you were just right. The brothers in New York showed you love. You was looking good. You was straight. You was with the homies. But see, you got with Atlanta nigga. And he started cheating on you so much, you caught low self-esteem. Because, see, when you was in New York, Cardi, everybody showed you love before you blew up and let you know how pretty you was. But see, when you got with this clown, he made you feel low because he cheated on you when you was a star. And he was cheating on you with bozo chicks. So I know Offset crushed your self-esteem. That's why you kept getting your body done and your face done. But little did you know, see, Carter, you from Bronx, New York, and you green when it comes to the South. You had no clue that niggas in the South are the kings of finessers. See, one thing about my brothers in the South, they will finesse the hell out of chick. Yes, they will. That's what they do. That's what they do. So, Cardi, you just got finessed by Atlanta dude, and he got you to ruin your face and ruin your body and turn your back on New York City. And that's why you will never be able to go back home again, because you'll forever be, you're from Georgia now, all right? You know why you from Georgia? Because you changed your ways. It ain't because you live in Atlanta. You forgot where you from. And you got tricked by a dirty Georgia dude. And he got called, he got twists in his hair. Look at this shit, man. What's my point? They clowns. I forgot to show you the other day when they went viral for going to Disney World. Meaning Disney, get it? Disney, Cardi at Disney, y'all get it. But look what they said. I'm going to show you the two clowns. Offset reacts to Cardi B saying his Michael Jackson tattoo. I'm showing you she's an idiot. She said with Offset Michael Jackson tattoo be looking at her when they be having sex. I just wanted to show you how dumb they are, both of them, especially Cardi B. Cardi went on to say, it feels like Michael is looking at me while she's in the bedroom with Offset. Told you Cardi B don't got a high school education. Told you she ignorant. Not only that, Cardi, you destroyed your face. What the hell did you do to your face? Offset tricked you to destroy your face. He tricked you. He made you think you wasn't pretty enough because you got low self-esteem. Offset is a fool. Anyway, Raz B. Raz B. Raz B tricked y'all. Raz B always stayed gay. Raz B never went straight. What is Raz B doing, y'all? Let's break it down. Raz B is pandering to the rainbow community because he knows that's the last money left in America. Do you see Raz B? See him? You see he got on the fruity boots? The fruity Mega Man boots? Told y'all those was clown boots. See that? What I say, y'all, anything you put a name on it, who gonna buy it? Who gonna wear it? All they gotta do is put Gucci on it, Alexander McQueen, Miss and Margiela, and fools gonna wear it. Ain't got a Hassan chain. That fool desperate, y'all. I'm showing you desperation of the black man. I'm showing you what a lot of you gonna be doing the last day. I told you, fools. A lot of you dudes gonna be prostituting yourself. I told you. You know why? Because the rainbow community is now in power. And anybody that is not getting money, that's poor. A lot of you dudes that was out here thugging, that can't sell no more drugs, a lot of y'all gonna be male prostitutes. A lot of y'all already been doing it. So I already know a lot of brothers from New York gonna be making their way to the village, because a lot of y'all gonna be either male dancers or you're gonna be male prostitutes. And I ain't stupid. I see why a lot of you dudes be taking selfies in hotel rooms by yourself. A lot of you dudes out here moving suspect. You niggas be driving around with nowhere to go, swerving through the village. I know what you fools be doing, because a lot of you fools are gonna be male prostitutes. You mark my words, man, because a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to sustain. Y'all gonna be doing just like Raz B. See, he want to sing and be on the stage, but he ain't getting booked. Plus, he got all that stuff on his name about Chris Stokes. Do y'all remember the last time we saw Raz B? He allegedly was breaking out the hospital after he was going on more rants and more rants. Remember before he was bashing women? Do y'all forget? Not just him, but Marcus Houston. See that? This man got his backside destroyed as a kid, just like somebody else we know. So we also have proof that once you get slayed as a kid, you never change. Once you get your manhood taken, you never get it back because you can't buy it. I told y'all before, once your manhood is taken, it's only one way you got to get it back. As long as Chris Stokes is walking around, he has Raz B's manhood in his pocket or at the house. Until he bang on Chris Stokes, he cannot get his manhood back. Same thing I told you with a fool with Africa Bambaataa. Until he bang on him, he didn't never get his manhood back. Y'all thought I was playing. That's the truth. I'm showing you right here. He got taken advantage of when he was young, right? But somehow he's a grown man and he's still zesty. Wow. Anyway, let's move on. Enough of that. Well, let's us look at the jokes in America, y'all, because the joke's on us. Vice President Kamala Harris hosts the first hip hop event at the vice president residence. What I said yesterday, did I not tell y'all hip hop is now hand in hand with politics? Did I tell you the politicians took over hip hop? Do y'all believe me now? Did I not break it down? Did I not show you already? Told you. Told you. Hip hop is controlled by politicians now, man. No, it always had. But before, everything that had his hand in hip hop before, they had to hide it. Politicians in the rainbow community. Now they not hiding it no more. Why? Because we don't got to cater to gangster rappers no more. We're not catering to the streets. We only cater to the streets to brainwash them and lock them up and help them die fast. We did that already. Move on, something else. That's what they're doing. So while we are going through hell out here, fighting inflation, the vice president is having hip-hop cookouts and partying. Oh, my God. Man, this country, boy. I told y'all this country is a daggone movie and a TV show. It's everything, man. Everything going on. Now let's get into the real talk. One of my favorite parts of the show. Kamala's partying at the White House. Joe is tripping. Trump on bond. Let's look at the new Americans, y'all. Let's look at how they living. It says that this is what's said. Democrats roll out red carpet for illegals. Now, this is why I pat on the back at. For everybody that subscribed to this channel, that been down with me since you found this channel. You see how your boy been talking about all this? My point is, do you see how now they're talking about this stuff like it's new, like it just happened? Oh, the migrants, the Democrats and the migrants. The Democrats roll out red carpet for the illegals. You see how they make it like all this shit just happened? Meanwhile, this shit been going on for over a year. This is why I want y'all all not celebrate, but this is why I wanted y'all to see the big picture of this. Every agenda they push, they do it in your face. You just got to pay attention. So anybody that been tapped on this channel, you got the full circle on what I've been saying. Why? Because we've been on top of this shit play by play, and none of this stuff is surprising to us. That's why certain things I had to keep stressing and repeating, y'all. So for one, people wouldn't forget and go to sleep. For two, to prove to y'all that I'm not lying and making stuff up, even though I'm saying things that might sound unfathomable or sound like it's not real. But I had to show y'all that these things are real. And the things I say, I don't just speak on shit to speak on it. So now they're finally started to admit and show the world what's going on. What's up, Malaya? But to the regular people that have not been paying attention, it's too late. Now, this is New York City. They've been plotting this shit on the New Yorkers for the longest. But this the thing, y'all. Look at what they're doing for these people. This is how they've been pandering to them and making their short stay sweet as possible, because we know they was in that hotel chilling, $500 a day. But they got a lot of flack from New Yorkers. Once it got out of control after about a year, then some of the New Yorkers paid attention and said, oh, man, what are all these people doing here? So the mayor and them got slick and put them somewhere else. But they made this shit like a nice resort area because these people are able to stack all of their money. That is the kicker. You got to understand this, y'all. See, you're trained to feel sorry for them because they're outside. What's up, Jay the Great? You're trained to feel sorry for everybody, black people, but nobody feels sorry for you. You felt sorry for everybody at the border and how they was doing those kids, but you didn't understand that was just for the camera. See, black people, you feel sorry for everybody. You always protest and go hard, but then when it's your turn, nobody cares for you and says nothing. So let me show you how what? When I said that the city and everybody is pandering to everybody else, we know for a fact it was people in the shelter waiting to get their crib for at least a year, but they got pushed to the back. I'm from New York City. If I fell on hard times, they would not let me chill like this. Why is it chilling? Long story short, y'all, they get to save all of their money. That is the kicker. If you was able to stack your money for 6 months to a year straight, no bills, don't you think you're going to be up? But that's going to be them. This is why I kept telling my people, you keep playing, these people going to be over us. And it's already happening. They're going to be up over us financially. We out here scrambling, they stacking. It's not hard, y'all. Mathematics. We scrambling, they stacking. And calling the country back, sending that money home. What are we doing? Scrambling. Now, for my beautiful Americans, let me make something else known that I discovered doing some more research. And this is for my white people. Guess what, white people? Y'all being replaced too. The biggest game they playing on white people, they replacing y'all with Ukrainians. I saw a situation on TV with this white Ukrainian with blonde hair. She had red lipstick. She looked like she was a model for Playboy. And come to find out, her and her daughter are being taken care of. Free home in a nice neighborhood, free school, free everything. I said, wow. I said, so that's how they fighting the white Americans. So white Americans, y'all being replaced with Ukrainians. Yes, y'all are. It's a fact. Let's take a look. 1 year after Russian invasion, Ukrainian families make a new life in Virginia Beach. They taking care of Ukrainians, and they put them in nice houses, nice neighborhoods. They even moving by the beach. And they just came here last year. See that? So you see, y'all, it's not just a black thing, it's an American thing. Oh, Spanish people that been here don't matter. Y'all being replaced with the new brown people too. Brown people being replaced with the new brown people. White people being replaced with the new white people. And black people being replaced with new black people. It's called New America. It's called New World Order. Get it? Now, for my Moors of America, y'all my smart brothers, I got to ask y'all a question. Because a lot of magical things are happening. Let's look. Y'all see what happened in Morocco? At least 296 people passed away after 6.8 earthquake hits Morocco. That's when I got to holler at the Moors. The Moors, Morocco. The Moors love to contribute Morocco as one of the first places to acknowledge America. But even though they don't break down why, all I got one question to ask for my brothers that's Moorish. Even though Moorish is just like Jewish. But anyway, are any Moors? Are you going to go to Morocco and help your people out? Because you run around America talking about you a Moor. Are you going to go to Morocco and help your people out that just got messed up in an earthquake? Are you going to go back to Morocco and do some work? Y'all know I spoke about this on Lost Tribe, aka Identity Crisis. Back to America, back to reality, or should I say the Matrix. Also, shout out for keeping information coming. Shout out to Kim for keeping it coming to everybody else. We got to look at this because the things I've been talking about coming to the light. This lifeguard is not real. She's a robot. Did y'all see the video with that black woman was snapping, breaking it down to the kids? She said she fake. This is not real. The fake lifeguard, y'all. A fake lifeguard. That shit was moving. That shit is fake. Faking, looking at the water and all of that shit. This lifeguard you looking at is a fucking android. And I don't know if that shit was malfunctioning, but that her head was rolling. First, I thought she was faking, like she was hiding what she was perpetrating. No, a fake ass lifeguard, y'all. And them young black girls could not believe what they were seeing. But the black woman that was telling them, she said, I told y'all, stuff in this world is fake. You looking at stuff that's not real. She was sounding like my auntie. But see, the world's starting to see the truth. Told y'all, man. Everybody's starting to see what's going on. That's an android, y'all. An android fake ass lifeguard. Things are starting to get weird, but it's going to be real at the same time. Because guess what else going around, y'all? And we already know this, but I think something cooking, y'all. They pushing this C-19 again. How many of y'all been hearing about C-19 cases? I said this before. I'm going to say it again. The main thing they know, if they lock everything down over C-19 one more time, that's it. Why I say that? Is not a C-19 lockdown the easiest way to get these people put in position? If they lock everything back down, close the businesses, make people lose their job, and if they start mandating that vaccination, people are going to start quitting again. And what's going to happen? These people will have new jobs, and people are going to be getting put out. And don't let them start another lockdown, and then they start knocking on doors, checking on stuff, because I know one thing for sure. If they did one more lockdown, that would break people, and it would solidify a roundup. It would be the easiest way to round people up. And I always said the first lockdown was a test run. But I'm saying I know how they work with the media, and I know first Jill Biden got it. See what happened the first time, y'all? Let's pay attention, man. Do y'all remember before everything got on lockdown? Remember, it was a process. Who got C-19 first? Remember, it was the celebrities. Celebrities got it first. Remember? Do you remember in the streets, the hood, everybody was joking, the Rona. We was playing around. Everybody thought it was a joke. Then what happened? People started catching it. And when a lot of celebrities started catching it, then people said, yo, it's real. But the celebrities always got it first because they are the poster people. So when I see Jill Biden, now they pushing Whoopi, I said, uh-oh, they pushing the C-19 stuff. And I know what that means. If another pandemic happened, meaning another excuse to lock everybody down, this time going to be messy. No more help, no more funding. If you got to go home mandatory, you better have sick time or you're going to be homeless. Because they already said Americans live from check to check. But that means Americans cannot afford to miss a week of work. A week of work miss could throw some people in shambles. But y'all pay attention to the C-19 stuff, y'all, because it started to take off again. Who else up in here? They pushing masks too. That's right. What's up, Monique Canada? Yeah, y'all. And y'all notice the season. It's getting cold. Just that time. So all I'm telling you, it is so easy for them to regulate things the way they want if they can declare another pandemic. That's all I'm going to say. Because the first time we got money, bonuses, people got benefits. There was many programs helping out. This time, no programs. So any pandemic this time, you on your own. They have already shut down schools in my state. That's right. Told y'all it's going down. I think it's going to be another lockdown, y'all, this time for real. This one of the last, I'm telling you, this is my opinion. What's up, Shayla? Yeah, you just watched that lifeguard video, right, my leg? Yeah. That's a robot. Yeah, y'all, but pay attention to this next lockdown for real, y'all, because they don't got to do nothing to nobody. The easiest way to lock it down again. Oh, it's out of control. Oh. We back to DoorDash and Grubhub. Anybody who ain't essential workers, you got to go home. Back to that again. Can you sustain that? All right. Because you know Joe ain't dropping no Joe ain't dropping no COVID checks. So you can cancel that. All right. So look. That's a good way to play musical chairs. So pay attention, y'all, because look, they can't keep these people in the cut forever. They cannot keep these people in the cut forever. That's all you have to know, that they can't keep keeping these people hiding out. And I forgot the picture. As you look at the table, you'll see, y'all, with each table, because the other picture ain't load up. That should be doing. I be loading up. Everything don't load. Within the other picture, you'll see they got Xboxes. Each TV got an Xbox to it too, y'all. Each TV got a new Xbox with it. So that's how they cater into their kids and the men, all of that. Yep. Each one got Xboxes, all of that. Phones. What the hell are phones for? Call back home. That's what. And we got to be very stupid and naive to believe that once they get on their feet, they're not going to send for their family. That's why I'm trying to show y'all. It is clear as day. The agenda is not with us. It says the Democrats roll out the red carpet because the Democrats are the main people. Let me tell y'all something for this last time, man. This is what I kept trying to tell people with this Beyonce tour and Jay-Z and Diddy and all this stuff. They are all Democrats, y'all. This is why I kept telling y'all, they all know what's going on. This is why I kept telling my people in New York, Jay-Z, Diddy. I keep saying these names because they are the high-ranking officials. They are the bridge between the people and the politicians. They all know, even every nigga that was at City Hall celebrating 50 years anniversary of hip-hop, they all know what's going on in New York. But like I just told y'all, and I'm proving it with GUNNA. GUNNA is the test run for New York City. This is my point, y'all. They understand now. It is no longer about the New York residents and how you feel as far as the true hip-hop heads, the true gangsters, or people of the street. Barclay, Madison Square Garden. This is my point, y'all. They understand that it is the migrants that are going to be the new consumers. This is why those niggas dancing around at the Hip Hop Museum, City Hall, all those old rap niggas look at it like this. We now can get new money because we got a new crowd. See, the original New Yorkers don't want to hear us no more. Melly Mel, no, don't nobody from New York want to hear his ass. But if you came from Africa somewhere and you always loved hip-hop music, I never had a chance to listen to Melly Mel on my own. They the ones going to buy the tickets. Get it? That's why everybody is with the program of replacement. That's why I'm trying to show y'all how all of the old heads sold out, because all of the old heads know new New Yorkers, new Americans means new money for their old ass. Get it? That's why all of the old heads sold out. That was my point. All of the old heads from Fat Joe, all of them know about this shit. Jim Jones, he sat down with the mayor. They know this, but they don't care because this equals new revenue for them. Get it? Now they might get booked at a show at the Barclay. We having an old school New York event at the Barclay. See, now they all can get a job because they can entertain the new Americans. The new Americans is a new market. They're the new consumers. That's all I'm going to say this last time for people that don't understand what I'm saying. All right? This is not to attack nobody. But let's move on to look at how the country is a joke. Y'all saw this. They say that Sasha Obama was smoking cigarettes. If that's her. And a lot of us already feel like that's not their real kids. But anyway, they made a point to show us her smoking cigarettes and doing what she do. All right? Because they're pushing the narrative to rub it in our face that you dedicated your life to Obama. Little did you know, he didn't even have his own family in order. That's what they're showing us. Haha, another joke. The man that you followed don't even have control of his own daughter. That's what they're showing you. Now we at the end. Let me show you something. This is what I was talking about. A lot of people miss the fact that California's population is on a decline. This was in March. This was 6 months ago. California is losing population, and it turns out that among those fleeing in other states, including Texas, Nevada, and Arizona, and others. I'm only showing you this for a reason, because what happened in California, they label as an exodus. Exodus. It is said that America has been compared to Egypt. I'm not going to get into all of that now, but a lot of people already know what time it is. But they said Exodus. But like I said, everybody walks around America like they got it all figured out and they so fucking smart. And that's why most people lose it. Why every time they speak about certain things, they always use biblical references? Let's take a look. California's population is on the decline, and high-income earners have joined the exodus. We're the first state with C-19 hit. I think it was California. Key word, Exodus. For many of those who know about Genesis, you know about the Exodus. You know about the escape. They were escaping plagues. They were escaping Pharaoh. They were escaping a lot of things, right? But the key thing you got to understand is the key word is Exodus. Exit. Everybody flee California ran to the East Coast. California is a liberal state. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. California was a Democratic state. A lot of those Democratic liberals, they ran and fled to the East Coast. But that ain't my point. They used the word Exodus. Now let's go back to something I showed you already. Exodus. California. What happened? According to the scripture in Exodus, I think they said they crossed the what sea? What color was that sea they crossed? Did they say they crossed the sea? I think it was a Red Sea, right? Well, we'll see clearly in California. I think I see something called a Red Sea right there. A Red Sea. California, Red Sea, Exodus. Wow. Wow. California, Exodus, Red Sea, Genesis. I'm done. I'm done. Done for the day, y'all. I got things to do. I'll be back later, though. Maybe. What up, y'all? What's up, Shayna? One track. MTF. That's right. What's up, Tiger Topaz? Your last chance is to start trying to figure out where you stand at and where you living at and what you got going on in your life. I'm telling y'all, man, all that fantasy stuff over with, man. You can keep picking up the children's book, but you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all see already. You're scrolling. It's looking drier and drier and drier. You know how I know? Because I be scrolling too. So I know it's getting drier and drier, more stupid. It's getting more goofy. It's just nothing. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. You know why? That's on purpose. A lot of y'all don't understand. That's a sign. Things are slowing up and becoming stupid for you to get smarter. It's really trying to show you, to push you to get focused. That's it. When the things you love get taken away from you, it's because it's time for you to pay attention to something else. That's how life works, y'all. That's how it works. So you can keep running all you want to. Better find some new hobbies. What up, George Middle? That's right. Project World Evacuation. That's right. They played musical chairs. Whoever thought the game they taught us in school, they did it in real life. Musical chairs, Monopoly, the same game. Because it's all about the last man standing. That's what it's all about. That's why I always talk about the race. It's all about the last man standing. We will never be the last man standing because that is the plot, to never let them be the last man standing. That's what I was trying to tell people. This plot been going on for thousands of years. They just tricked you with race. Had you think it was a race game. Nah, it ain't no race game. It's bigger than a race game. No. Why you think people from your same race down with the program against you? Huh? You ain't figured it out yet, huh? What up, Kenneth? I live in Mississippi and I work in Memphis. That's right. C19 is back. Thank you, brother. Tell them. Information, man. That's what we about. The quiet stuff. I didn't see that on the news. Just so happened, major black cities. See that? It's hitting first. Told you. I think this thing about to run rapid again, y'all. We spoke about it before. But I think they've been strategically trying to plot when to set it off. And we know back to school, that's where them germs spread. So I'm telling y'all, man, the warfare is still on. Y'all, people can play all they want. You can try to, like I say, man, I just be tripping on human beings, man. Humans be thinking they can, it's all about what they got going on and what they doing, but that shit don't mean nothing to the real world, man. That's what I'm telling you. You ain't never gonna hear me talk about what I'm about to do. You ain't never gonna hear me say that shit. I'm about to do this. You ain't gonna hear me say that shit. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to tell you, man, we're in a different time right now. I see people wearing masks again here. That's right. It's going down, y'all. It's something going down. Something shaking. And there's some things I've been peeping. I just ain't gonna say nothing yet, but all I'm gonna say is, man, it was a time of the day yesterday, the day before that, the air was smelling funny. That's all I'm gonna say. And I seen planes, and there wasn't chemtrails going on. So that's all I'm gonna say. What's up, Alan? What's up, bro? That's right, bro. So he was about daily in Arizona. That's right. Oh, let me throw something else at y'all. Let's go back to Exodus. Check this out. Now look, California, the Red Sea. What they say? Key thing they said, I caught what they said. They say, look, California is losing population, and it turns out that among those fleeing to other states, including Arizona. I'm gonna look at Arizona. Why? They flee in Arizona, right? Well, they say Arizona is Egypt. They say Arizona, Egypt. Did the Israelites not cross the Red Sea and went into Egypt? Or should I say left Egypt? This one is reverse. Get it? Instead of fleeing from Egypt, they flee into Egypt. Backwards. Because they do everything backwards. High tech. Back. Do I got to prove it? Let me prove it to you. Back in the days, everybody ran in California. That was the safe haven. But now they tricked everybody to run from California back in inland. Get it? Did not America so-called start from the east to the west? Because the more you went out west, the more you were safe. But now, as you see, so we can use our brain. If they say Arizona was Egypt, allegedly they left out of Arizona and crossed the Red Sea and went into California. But now they did it reverse. They made people flee from California back into America. Get it? And they say America is Egypt. Cold words, man. That's it, y'all. For those who just pulled up, Gunna performed in New York City. For those around America and the world who've been asleep and not understanding, America is just not about the hood, or should I say New York City is not just based on hoods, ghettos, and crime. It is also alternative neighborhoods. It is large rainbow communities. And we also know one thing about New York, about probably 2 million people from other states moved there. And that has nothing to do with probably 2 million immigrants that moved there. So we can say it's about 4 million people in New York that are not real New Yorkers. And that is the new market. And that is what it is. All right. We never thought we'll see people like this accused of snitching perform in New York City. And people go see that shit. And like I said earlier, New York radio is also behind it. That's what people didn't understand. When people were screaming out, bring New York back in New York rap, they didn't want to understand that the New York radio was undermining New Yorkers. This is what they did in New York. They'll give you Casanova 2 times to shut you up. But the whole time the radio was playing Gunna and the boys. See, New York radio was playing everybody else except for New Yorkers like that. They'll just let a New Yorker come up there every once in a while to freestyle. Or every once in a while, they'll let a New Yorker headline a club or something. But when it came to the big money and pushing artists, New York was breaking artists like Gunna and the rest of them. Get it? And Gunna knew he could not perform in the South because they would have tried to kill him. Gunna makes triumphant return to the stage. Reaffirmed support for Young Thug. He made a triumphant return in New York City. Why? Because they counted Gunna out as a snitch. So Gunna is triumphant over the snitches because he won the battle. Once again, real niggas take the L. Suckers get the victory. Triumphant. Get it? And how did he become triumphant? Well, the snitch named Gunna performed in the greatest city in America, New York. See that? And not only that, the snitch named Gunna was triumphant in the home of rap, where rap started at. Even though rap started in New York City, hey, New York City let so-called snitches that's zesty perform on stage in Brooklyn. Get it? New World Order shit. New World Order. They changed up the order, created new lifestyles, new cities, new things that you didn't agree with before, that you didn't used to do, but you're going to do it now. You know why? Because a lot of y'all lost your way. That's it. Simple. Look at Rihanna dressing like Gunna. See, that wasn't Gunna dressing like Rihanna. Rihanna dressed like Gunna. See that? Just want to show y'all, man. This is what we dealing with now. See the flowers? That's for the rainbow community. When they see that on the flyer, they know what time it is. Pull up. See that? Greenwich Village, the home of flowers. One of the most beautiful cities in New York where you'll never get killed at nothing, y'all. That's why I say they tell y'all lies around the world. See, anybody from around the world, you go out to Greenwich Village, you'll be all right. They'll show you a lot of love, too. That's right. Anyway, man, people from my neighborhood, we don't go there. We don't go there. The only way you go to Village if you're going on a date with your chick, because there's some restaurants over there for my people that know about BBQ, stuff like that. You feel me? That's about it. Or maybe if you go with your girl to get a tattoo, that's about it. That better be in the daytime. You get caught around that Village at nighttime, boy. That's your you suspect, boy. But then some of y'all be riding around in the daytime, especially some of y'all from Manhattan. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all try to ride all the way downtown and then ride around downtown and then go back uptown to Harlem. I know what y'all be doing out there, man. Stop playing. Yeah, Gunna look like Rihanna. Yeah, y'all. George Middle. That's right. 12-12. That's right, Diary. It's nothing like a nice BBQ Texas drink. Man, some Hennessy wings. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, man. We're going to vibe out. Oh, yeah, the Village got good food. Yeah, I'm just saying, look. Only way you look, that's what couples go at too. Let me clarify that. All right, couples go there. Couples go to the Village. Yes, they do. Nice restaurants. You can chill, nightlife for couples. Straight couples too. That's what I mean. Straight couples. All right. You can clarify. You got to clarify everything on this internet, man. Shit. But it's a gay community. That's their hood. That's a gay hood. All right. That's their hood. Period. Anywhere around the world, this way. So when I broke down the exodus from Cali, a lot of them, this is where they've been running to. A lot of people that been running to New York, this is where they've been running to. And the ones that can't afford it, they move into the other boroughs. That's what's going on, y'all. The new New York. Because the average people can't afford this shit. They did that on purpose. All of this is warfare, y'all. We're dealing with financial warfare right now. Everything is financial warfare. It's spiritual. Put the guns down. The guns ain't going to work. Your boy told you that already. Right now, you might got a hell of guns in your crib. Whatever the fuck. That shit is irrelevant, y'all. I told you. They created a war where guns are obsolete. Guns mean nothing. Told you that. The guns are for you to kill your own. That's it. The guns are for when you get frustrated, you can go kill your own. That's it. And the guns are for nothing else. I told y'all how the shit was going to get played out, man. These people dealing with high-tech shit, man. They have a couple good dialogues with, Fire Lives Act. Yeah, that's right, Lisa D. We know the truth. Yeah, man. For couples, man. Shites Black, so I don't go nowhere the Village people be at. You know what I'm saying? That's how they go, man. But that's what they put in the forefront now, y'all. That's just what it is, y'all. You know, we know the truth, but the city, the lawmakers, they're pushing everything. You get it? The top commodity for tourism is everything else. Get it? That's it. All they want coming in is foreigners and rainbow people. That's it. That's the only people they pampering and catering to on every level, from events to funding, housing. That's where we at with it right now, y'all. And don't forget, man, Young Thug, all of them was they co-signed all this stuff, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine was a test run. That's why they let him run around the whole America to see if the thugs was going to embrace him, the gangsters. And he was also, Tekashi 6ix9ine was also a hero for the rainbow community. He was a hero, man. He was the hero for the rainbow community that was able to gangbang and be with some real dudes on the street. And then when it went down, he sent their old ass to jail. And then he was able to rap again. He's a hero, man. Get it? Not to us, but to the other people, he a hero. Because now they got hit. See what's been going on too? The rainbow people have been creating new history. Part of their new history is 6ix9ine, Lil Nas X. Now they can say, look, man, we got some of the greatest rappers that ever came from our community. Telling y'all something different now, man. But we ain't gonna stay there too long. I'm about to get out of here, man. Episode 534. We out the door. Holla at y'all later. Make sure y'all check out Shayna One Track Record. Do me that favor, y'all sub up. Also, make sure y'all check out Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. Tap in. You should already have done it already. Other than that, Money Day. Let's get to it. Holla at y'all later. One. A facts high tech. Gunna is working black magic on the people. Exactly. In order for you to look, Gunna's accused of being a snitch. He is a snitch. Long story short, allegedly. He know people not feeling him. So, in order to get people to feel him again, he got to work magic on the brains. That's right. He worked that black magic. Next thing you know, he back on stage like nothing ever happened. It is magic. That's right. He working magic. Just like they told us Young Thug was sacrificing the goats. Because we don't want to understand that black people have been willingly participating in these rituals. Black people have willingly been indulging in other cultures that is not theirs. That's my point. That's why his stupid ass in jail. I don't know who he praying to. Look at his lawyer. I told you his lawyer gonna take all his money while his ass locked up because he ain't never coming home. White man gonna drain all his fucking pockets. Young Thug, you praying to come home. The white man praying you stay in jail. And he gonna take all your money. That's what you get for playing with goats. That's simple. That's simple.